He's going with Aster. I've been disappointed with Kunkkas in this tournament, all things considered, so I'm gonna stick with the Dusa as well for Monet. And you got that aggressive Void Spirit Samil that can make some nice, nasty plays. Wondering if... okay, so Sacred's item build, Offlane Bloodseeker, is it just the same as Saflane Bloodseeker?
Yeah. You just build carry. But maybe you get Gleipnir instead of Mjolnir with your Maelstrom. That's the small difference you can see.
Well, they're
Smoke
trying to head
coming
out.
in.
Smoke broken.
They'll find a Doom. Or don't find them.
Jim Park walking up the high ground. Nice AoE silence though. This was all a bait, and he leveled the refracting to stay alive as well. Samil's dropping low. Is gonna get taken down, but they denied Samil as well.
And got a first blood into Sacred.
That's really well done.
The friendly tip coming from Sumail to Monet. Just deny me, bro. Well played.
It was a neat little attempt there from the TA. He walks up the high ground, tries to bait them out so that the Blood Right would connect on everyone.
Yeah, when the Blood Right connected, it felt really good for beastcoast. I'm surprised Aster managed to turn. Meanwhile, Mirana, it's a dead Mirana. No leap. Maybe the deny?
Oh my lord,
Monet.
another deny. The downside of playing Veno.
Because we were watching the replay while there's another deny. And yeah. And that's really painful for beastcoast. Stinger has to walk all the way to the top lane. Low on resources. Didn't get any kill out of the Gales.
Yeah, and pretty broke as well, because all 4 bounties went in favor of Aster.
Oh,
they get first blood, they deny 2 kills, you lose a bunch of resources, and all 4 bounties get secured. That's just pure bad luck.
Yeah. Mirana got the first blood, so it's not like the worst case scenario. If it was on a core, I'd say it's even worse. But Mirana has been a pain to Sky. Sacred, going for the Mirana. Can he dive? Has the blood right.
Mirana is going to get smacked, and the kill will get secured.
Yeah, so the kill, the first blood was on the Mirana. He doesn't take so much benefit out of that. Already getting killed.
And top side, let's see, Jim Park. It is one of the heroes, even if you would dominate him in the lane, he can always just jungle very quickly. If you get a couple of stacks in like the ancient triangle, TA can come back very quickly. Even quicker than a Dusa can. Yeah,
he wanna go for Boboka. Here's the blinding light to talk about. Is it enough?
Success, going for Stinger. The Venomous Gill was already used. And going for that Infernal Blade level 2 is a build we've seen a little bit more of on Doom these days, where it's just trying to constantly keep fighting instead of farming up with the Devour.
They realized they need to go for the less greedy, more lane-oriented, because teams were picking lineups with kill potential Doom, and the hero was just feeding, so they need to adapt. Hero's still super strong, but you need to play a bit more for the lane. You delay a bit your timings, but it's worth it.
Sacred is owning Monet though. 7 denies against the 4 last hits of the Medusa. Well, Stinger gets caught out topside. It's not too surprising. He should die a couple of times. If you don't hit Venomous Gale, you're dead when Doom gets on top of you.
Yeah, seems like... oh, Mirana. Again.
Take a lot of damage, slow as well. Has a leap. Does get himself back.
Blood grenade. Now he's gonna heal.
And he'll be just fine.
This death on Mirana gave the level 2 first to the beastcoast lineup. Really, oh, Sacred wanna go for the Lotus Pool. We'll be able to get it. No stuns here from Aster.
No, they're taking a lot of damage now. Of course, it's a Bloodseeker against 2 ranged heroes. So when right clicks come to play, it gets a little bit rougher. Dark Mago in mid up against Samil. He tries to get the catch with the Aether Remnant, but Dark Mago sidesteps it neatly enough. And with, of course, being a Kunkka, X-Smart TP back to base, Samil is half a level ahead already.
8 denies for the King. 9. Universal Heroes. Yeah, Kanka doesn't feel good. I know not all viewers were on the previous match, but the Kanka looked really bad on the LGD match, and now already not looking that good. And it's Dark Mago, it's one of his best heroes.
Back in the day, you could also use Tiebreaker to deny. They should not bring that back.
Oh, you're old, man. That was long time ago. Top lane, Boboka.
Boboka slowed down. Bloodseeker also gets that extra movement speed on the other side of the map. But Boboka, does he get away? He does seem to be able to get away. And Gym Park takes a lot of damage in response by XXS.
Yeah, they want to run this lane as a kill lane on Beast Coast, but they didn't manage to get the kill yet.
And Illuminate Blast is very little against the TA. Most of the time, Sacred is just starting to get bullied out in that bottom lane. Now Sacred Arrow is also leveled by Fantasy or Siamese Cat, whichever name he runs with these days. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is Fantasy.
Not so sure. This one, what I know is Bloodseeker is running low. He is popping a salve, clever decision, so he can back to pressure the lane.
14 denied.
Because Medusa, yeah, Medusa is going back to the game. Seeker had tons of denies, but he's still with the 7. Schofield.
Snake. It is infused raindrops though, so Schofield actually will be able to stay alive because of it. Sacred trying to turn it around onto the Mirana. Blood grenade gets thrown out.
Still one leap.
Sacred, can he get the kill? No, he's gonna get slowed down by the snake. Last right click comes out. Fantasy gets the kill secured. Schofield is rotating around. He does have vision with the Observer Ward. TP
oh, with the TP cancel.
Get you, so that is very big. Now that's going to mean the Deuce is alone in the lane. Not that they can kill the Deuce at all, so it doesn't really matter too much, but it is still at least a counter kill.
I don't know if TP cancel is the right expressions, like the TP death. It means a lot.
Well, technically the TP got cancelled because he died.
Has the Walk of Shame, and Bloodseeker is a really good
the silence comes out. Dark Mago picks up the regen rune. Smil still has the mana for another Astral Step. He gets the kill onto Schofield. It's a little sad that he doesn't get regen. And now Boboka is going for the TP out. Torrent won't be there in time. But it's looking pretty good for Aster. Even if they manage to deny Samil getting a regen rune, he still finds a kill.
Yeah, he's level 6. Kanka just... No, Kanka didn't get it yet. He's gonna get 7 before Kanka gets 6. That's the meaning of the 16 denies on that mid lane. Plus the kill. 7-minute rune. Schofield already posturing for it. Mirana wants to do the steal. Probably gonna die for this. And I don't think he'll be able to... Yeah, maybe he gets it still. He has the arrow way too early. Who's gonna click faster?
He is gonna be able to secure it. Bloodseeker charging in. He does have a TP at the ready.
TP?
Oh,
will he make it?
Yes, he gets out. And keeps him distracted.
Lane, Someo might kill Dark Mago. The solo kill.
Oh, yes, indeed. He does get the kill secured. Of course, can dodge everything. Once he hits level 7, he leveled the Assimilate, and then he can dodge any X-Mark Wombo combo you want to throw in his direction.
This mid lane difference is making so much for Aster, and will do way more, because Someo will get out of control. He does have the Coddle to play together with him, so
Schofield's gonna get jumped again. And Samil on a killing spree right now. In comes Boboka, gives a level 3 Chakra Magic to Samil, so his spells will get reset, except for his ulti, of course.
Yeah. Veno trying to join the mid lane, but that might just be food for Someo. The 8-minute rune is on bottom. Invis for Someo.
Level 8.5 Void Spirit. In the meantime, XXS is having a very good time topside. He's got the Vanguard done. He's going for the Hanamidas. Already forced Gym Park off of the tower a little bit. who is now level 7, so he can throw out a couple of traps, and which is a very good, useful tool if you want to go for a gang fight. But it is going to be Samil who's going to charge in with the rotation first, trying to juke his way through the trees. The arrow lands onto Sacred though, and they're going to get 1 kill. Is it going to be more? 2 kills secured. Sacred in response. Can they get anything? It's not going to seem likely.
They might still die on Sacred.
Yeah, he needs to be a little bit careful. Samil is nasty hit by the slows though.
Yeah. Has the invis, might stick around.
Schofield's level 3, almost level 4, but very under leveled. Samil, very quick catch comes out, and we'll be able to secure a unstoppable streak on the Void Spirit. It is just the king going ham.
6 kills. Can I say 0 deaths?
Yeah, the deny doesn't count.
Was it deny?
Yeah,
doesn't count.
He got killed by his own teammates because they're, you know, playing sus gaming.
TA farming stacks. At least this going on for the Beast Coast team. Playing the catch game against Medusa. Almost tied on the net worth. But mid lane, Sumei is 1.5k ahead. Schofield only level 4, so afraid to be jumped. Mirana is around. They wanna play this 10-minute room team fight. Sacred doesn't have any resources, so it's a bad trade. Dark Mago jumped.
Getting jumped. Arrow lands as well. Throws out the X mark. His entire combination gets thrown out, but does it really matter? Not really. With that Samil jump forward. Schofield is the second one, and just
and it's a D rune also for the Wicked 6 Someo. Yeah, they should not stick around if Bloodseeker cannot join. I'd say the best case is Bloodseeker get resources and join this rune fight, because Doom had no Doom, so that was the time had Rupture up. He could maybe join this fight. He did not, so his team's just gonna lose the mid tower. 8.5k damage done by the Void Spirit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Has 3.7k on Kanka and Veno tied.
Yeah, he's going in onto Dark Mago with the double damage as well. Dark Mago doesn't have his ghost ship, but Samil.
Do they have cancel? They
going
have
for the
has 20 pick.
TP. Okay, that was an interesting choice. Does still get the kill though. Going in for Dark Mago. Does look to get the kill secured. The rupture has ended. Samil does eventually die, but he still finds 2 before he falls. A lot of money went in the hands of Beast Coast regardless. But that was way more than he should have gained from that position.
Yeah, they needed 4 heroes. It even broke the Dota2 interface to show everyone that took part on the kill. 500 gold to split to the team. I believe so. Broke the interface. But yeah. A bit too deep, a bit too confident, feeling super strong.
Got X marked and started TPing while X marked. That's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, maybe he allows you to go back to base, refill your bottle.
That could possibly be a possibility. He also still had Dissimulate, so he could have used that. Which he then used to kill off Dark Mago, who is going for a first item Heaven's Halberd, knowing that he needs to counter the Dusa. But then you counter the Dusa and you still have to deal with this top net worth Doom and second net worth Samil on the Void. He does not really give a damn about being disarmed.
Yeah, can't counter everyone. Now it's Monet time to farm the stacks while Aster goes aggressively to the enemy triangle. Might jump Schofield. Does he want to? He does.
Schofield does get taken down, but in comes Dark Mago. Dissimulate. Can he get it off? He does get stunned up. Ruptured as well.
Silence.
Second longer. But he's going to get taken down before he can even pop the Dissimulate. And that's going to be a very big counter kill. Aster getting a little bit too hectic a couple of times. Boboka being chased. But he should be able to get himself back with that slow from the Solar Bind.
Jin Park tried an extremely high level play, didn't work. But worth mentioning, he created the trap and denied the trap, trying to use the Psy Blades on it. He almost got it when Koro was running.
I mean, sometimes you just, he's people are just show-offs.
He does some magical things. Meanwhile, Sumail, the jump into Sacred. He's not silenced now.
I mean, there used to be the, what's it
They have
called?
vision on Stinger. Can he cancel TP on time? Not there.
When you used to have that neutral item that summoned this trusty shovel that gets you the kobold, but the kobold now is part of your team. But I love those plays where like a TA summons the kobold, luckily, and then Psyblade's off of it to get the kill. That was one of the most ingenious ways that I've ever seen a TA play.
Talking about the TA, he's there on the spot for the 14-minute run. That's playing for your carry to do the 1 versus 9 we joke about. Getting all the resources. Already ahead of Sumail. Sumail with 2 mid-tower ended up feeding the streak. Still really well in the game, but Kunkka is reaching him also.
Well, it is going to be Deso now done to be delivered onto Gym Park. So he does have a lot of damage to throw out.
Good. He runs. Yeah. They maybe can force a Roche fight with the Deso.
Sacred going for the BKB, then the Heaven's Halberd afterwards. Yeah, they're going to just build up as many halberds as possible on the side of Beast Coast. And hope that that's going to be enough to keep the Dusa at bay. And then focus everything afterwards on Samil, who is now behind Gym Park in terms of net worth.
Yeah, that's Parker TA or Gym Park. You blink our eyes and he just surpassed a hero on the net worth chart. Soon he will beat the Dusa.
He's marked up that he wants to buy the shard, which the shard is really good. It's not something that you necessarily see all the safe laners buy this early on, but it does make a lot of sense against a hero like the Void Spirit. There's going to be a Ghost Ship thrown out. Sacred's already in trouble. Ghost Ship does connect, but it is an easy pickup for Aster, because Sacred is not anywhere close to being tanky. Schofield now being hunted. The silence comes out. Has a Mystic Flare, but won't be using it because he still does not have his Rod of Atos. I'm saying still doesn't have it. It would be very quickly if he did get it already.
They are pinging Parker. There's a Schofield on the way.
Look at all those traps around. Parker knows what's coming in his direction. The Doom gets interrupted with that shard that he just picked up. Great stuff coming out from Parker. The early... no, that's not... Sorry, Schofield with the Ancient Seal coming up. My bad. He is getting the shard delivered, if I'm not mistaken.
But it was same
right
second.
now.
They go Monet. No, they're going...
Oh, the traps are slowing them all down. Nice 3-man torrent comes through, but there's the Dusa ulti and the Doom onto Gym Park. He's in a lot of trouble, and his team cannot help out. It looked so nice, but it ended so bad.
No, he cannot.
Oh, Sacred
back.
They're so low. It's easy money, he thinks.
He needs one last hit. One hit.
They will at least get Baboka.
They survive.
Dark Margo is the only one that was not in the fight, by the way. Like the Kunkka, that is the tankiest of them all, was the one furthest away from the fight.
He was the backline hero popping torrents. He was on the fight popping torrents, which he had a really great one. This 3-man torrent. Oh, it's such a difficult TA game against the Doom. You get doomed, you have no team fight anymore.
Feno's got the mech. He's going for an Ags already. I mean, to be fair, if you're playing Venomancer position 5, you just die anyway and you get your ult on everyone. It's always a nice one. Samil towards mid. He does have the illusion rune.
Doesn't. Second time I'm baited. Like, first was you baited by the silence. Now I'm like, oh, does he Manta?
No, of course not, because he's got everything at the ready. Dark Mago's going to get dragged back. The arrow will not connect. Stinger to gain a bit of more vision. Dark Mago, Ghost Ship thrown out on towards Monet. Actually, on towards Baboka. They're trying to disengage. Turns around, gets the disarm going. Actually, Samil on the side. Mystic Flare comes out. He's going to get nuked. Sacred and Stinger together with Schofield. The supportive trio does chime in. XXS drag back. Monet is distracted a lot of the time. XXS doesn't get away. The shield, the Pavise is going to keep him alive. Uphill miss as well coming into play. And it will just be a 1-for-1 trade.
this was the shard silence from Dream Park, and they have an amazing ward. If you go for the fog on Dire, this ward really helped them on the team fight. It's the ward now.
Arc Success, by the way, has Octarine, Hand of Midas, Heaven's Halberd on the Doom. He is gigantic. Going bots next.
BOT incoming. If they managed to kill the Doom, would have been so huge. Monet about to buy his butterfly with the Gossamer cape. So Mayo also very close to Manta, which was baited by the illusion.
How dare we not see everything in their inventory immediately at the moment that they random
it's also
stuff
like
happens.
with the silence, because he was about to buy the shard and the silence popped the same time he uses the trap.
Yeah, I saw his money was gone. And it was about 1,500 gold, and it was like, oh, he bought the shard. And then it was just Schofield that debated us. Though, still a good silence from Schofield, regardless.
Yeah. Schofield is 0-4-4 on the build. I haven't seen this from Skies, to be honest. I'd say for the game it should be good. For the lane is a bit sus. But against Mirana...
Oh, Mirana, but Force Staff. Mystic Flare. Close to killing him off. Can they finish him? He needs that concussive shot.
For the concussive shot.
Leaps.
Will it be there on time? No, not enough.
Monet, next item going to be the Scotty. Roche went down towards bottom. Actually, they could steal Roche right now with Jim Park's Deso right next to the pit. He also has Blink Dagger, so he can reposition to quickly blow up one of the supports on the opposing side. Which is very doable because Mirana and Coddle are both very weak heroes.
Yeah, and he has the shard, which gives extra vision, so another way to spot those supports. They want to go for the Roche. 11k behind. Difficult
There's
move.
a smoke. Aster
Medusa
coming
is not
in
around.
from the side. Dark Mago is in trouble. He's going to get jumped by Samil. And honestly, he's dead. He's going for the water park build.
The Doom. So Mayo still have one jump.
Yeah, they just need to dip, and that's going to be Roshan in favor of Team Aster with a 13k net worth lead. Maybe they'll turn their attention to get a free shard. Veno shard's kind of okay. Skywrath shard's also kind of okay.
Yeah, they're okay-ish. I'd say that Veno can be good because White Spirit has Manta, so you cannot dispel. I mean, you can and get stunned.
And that
He
will
has
be...
Manta and Illusion Rune, okay, for the next fight. Keeping
How
an
does
eye.
he again have an illusion rune?
It's a new
Bastard.
cycle that started.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but still, there's so many different runes.
This is a very difficult question to a caster, analyst, or anything. For me as a coach, if you ask me how exactly does the cycle works, I'll tell, yeah, I know, and then I'll message Gunnar and hope he replies to me ASAP.
I mean, it goes through the cycle the first time, but afterwards, does it not have no cycle?
No, it does. It does start a new one. So you
Oh,
can
I thought
have...
it was just only one cycle at the beginning, and then afterwards, no cycle.
I believe they keep cycling. Again, I just said that I don't know about this exactly, so you can say...
That message, Gunnar! Go, go, go!
Gunnar, please show up on chat.
Help your coach, come on.
Coach the coach.
He needs to know this stuff, otherwise... how would you otherwise be able to coach a team if you don't know every intricate detail about every single position in the game?
Yeah, TA getting demo edge delivered. Kind of a courier bug. Misclick has the courier standing
AFK, chilling.
AFK while they're losing a tier 2.
Well,
They're
he is
just
getting
keeping
decent
up
farm.
this tower. That's why I'm paying attention to the courier.
Dark Mago is very close to his Ags as well. If he gets Ags plus Shard, a high ground base fight is going to be a little bit scary for Aster.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
You can get pulled all over the place, and that might give a chance for Parker to like one-shot the supports. It's gonna be a little bit rougher with the Doom
Dire's
and
top tower is
just
under attack.
living.
Yeah. But that's the thing with those heroes that rely on having agonies. You have so much dead net worth right now
Raise no
that you
hand in anger.
still don't have your eggs. Sumail has vision on Jin Park. The team's not around. K blinks out. Does see the Kanka. Kind of dangerous the way Aster's playing the map, because 2 heroes are still in the mid lane.
Dire's middle
And
tower
one of them is Monet, that's completely away from the rest of his team.
Yeah, and he's chasing the sky. Although Void Spirit has Aegis, so I believe there's enough time for Monet to connect if Sumail happens to lose the first life. Doom showing bottom, has BOT Octarine, so he's basically everywhere.
Oh, XXS spots out Jim Park. Jim Park spots out XXS. Nope, not going to deal with that. Walking back, he needs to get the MKB before he can get any damage in on the Dusa, who is now done with the Scotty, which is going to increase
They're picking
the
Sacred. They jump him.
hero so much more. Sacred has the BKB, but can't even get it popped in time. He's going to get taken down. And that should be the T2 tower towards mid taken down and probably knocking on the high ground to boot.
Dire's middle tower has
Yeah.
fallen.
Meanwhile, Jim Park sitting on the 0-2-0 KDA, playing the farm game. The PvP, he needs items to fight Aster. He doesn't have enough.
Well, Dark Mago has the Ags. Could do some fun stuff with it, but against an Aegis, against a Dusa who's constantly getting remaned by the Kato, it's a bit rough to do. And Jin Park still doesn't have his MKB. Probably, yeah, he's just going to cut the creep wave in mid. Make sure that not
Maybe
much
he
more will
finds
be
some
gained.
couriers also.
They're
will.
flying, a couple flying
No,
through.
Nice micro last minute.
Jumping from Samil though, he's going to go for Stinger. Immediately disengages because it gets a little bit dicey. Mid set of racks is going to be finished off.
Torrent missed from Dark Mago.
Top lane creeps are also pushing in, so even though he cut the creep wave in mid, it doesn't matter too much if the top wave will be able to reach up, but they're just going to back off.
TA got the
Seems-
MKB, so it's not fair to say it's Beast Coast timing, but that's the only time that they might feel like they can fight. They just go back on Aster. Doom very likely gonna get the XP rune and go back. They have the vision with the Watcher, so he knows it's still up. Bottom lane though. Schofield
Field.
in the fog. X marking to the illusion.
They'll get the silence off. They're trying to go in, but the Dusa damage was pretty immense already. He hasn't even lost any HP for the matter. The Dusa can just keep on pumping out damage. All things considered, they need to TP out. Stinger slowed down. Sacred gets the TP to safety, but Dark Mago is not going to be so lucky.
That
And they were nowhere close to even breaking that Medusa HP.
yeah, he was silenced most of the fight, but yeah, he's still doing so much damage, and you cannot do damage to him. Jin Park farming the area around. Bit dangerous, but he needs to find some farm. He'll go for the wave cut. Maybe the courier spots him. Does not. The vision is very low, but
Well,
does when
he
you kill
spots
him.
the courier, so cutting as much as
Doom
he can, but
has
there
vision
are
on
still
him.
creeps up the
Or
high ground.
does he have vision on Doom? Okay.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Bit of damage back and forth, but they're just going to focus down the enemy racks. Mid lane is pushed in as well, so there's no way that backdoor protection will come through, and Aster are just cleaning up this game.
Yeah, no Aegis, but no cares. 23k ahead. Atos in the
Sacred, no
blood.
BKB, still on cooldown. Samil goes for the jump aggressively. Sacred will not respond
has
at
buyback.
all.
But do they care? TA going for another wave to be cut in the mid wave. Oh no, he TPs. That's the last fight. Very likely getting an axe. Bloodseeker buying back and trying a desperate move.
Where is that? I want to see the
Okay.
Torrent Storm. Come on, Water Parks. Ghost ship goes flying out. They get the control on Jim Park on the side. Last Raxes are about to be taken down. The Rupture gets thrown out onto
Don't
XXS. Can they
die.
get the kill quickly? They need to find the Doom so that Jimpar can start to deal some damage. Deuce ulti comes out. Monet, he forces everyone back. Sacred's going to get doomed up in the process. Dark Mago, they cannot man fight Monet, and GG is called. Aster absolutely annihilated Beast Coast in game number 1. The Deucer was too hard to handle, but it already started to go awry massively in that mid lane, where Sunil just dominated.
Yeah, that's not SA anymore, where Parker gets to do what he wants with his TA, finishing 0-3-0.